Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Spearcast. Me Matt, welcome to the Eastern Front. Ersk, actually. Let's go through the teams, shall we? Although I will say it beforehand, this is a 4v4. If I miss stuff, I apologize, because a lot of stuff will be going on. But without further ado, let's go through the players. On the Axis side, we have Smokey, playing as the Mthis, as mechanisierte tactics. We have Will Black, as Mthis, as Panzerjäger tactics. And we have Sergert, as Mthis, as Jäger tactics, where we have 3 Mthis. And then finally we have Arranged Karma, as Wehrmacht Panzerdivision. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of heavy armor late game for the Axis. Let's look at the German side. Not the German side, the Soviet side, my bad. We have Malkor, a Soviet Tank Destroyer Regiment. Or Tank Destroyer Division. We have Cringe, as Soviets. He has not picked a commander yet, we'll keep an eye. We have Erika, who is also playing as Soviet without a commander yet. And we have E for Eagle as Soviet Rifle Division. Oh, this should be very fascinating to see. We'll go back to Cringe and Erika now and then to see what they're getting. We have Will Black closing up here with his SS Storm Pioneers quickly to get some ground to stop the Soviets from getting to the center of the map easily. It's going to be a very wide battlefield. I am going to lose a lot of focus as this battle goes on, I'm pretty sure. But we'll try to keep a focus on where we see the big action going on. Erika is being supported by Sergio's Storm Pioneers. There's a Molotov right in the cover though. Good job. Soviets must push up harder though. But the Soviets have the troops to do it. Early on they can just pull out so many men compared to the Germans. No commander pick yet. No commander pick yet. I'll also have a hard time keeping a look at all this, but I'll try my best. Oh, grenade there right on the Storm Grenade. Oh, and that Storm Grenade is almost dead. Has to pull them out of there. And Molotov got off in time. Oh, that's dangerous.
A squad of infantry has been killed.
Oh, more Soviet replacements have already come up. Now we have Frontoviki instead of conscripts. Actual competent Soviet troops with training. We'll have more of engagement down here. Smokey's Storm Pioneers and Storm Grenadiers are getting up behind the sandbags here. Have a long-range engagement against the Soviets. No command shit. No command shit. Yeah, battle out here at Yoban. Got the Soviet Sabers and Frontoviki behind the cover here. But they are being flanked by the Pioneer Squad. So the Wehrmacht will be fighting out here in the open, while the SS will be fighting in the forest. This should be very interesting. We have an MG-44 Kubelwagen coming up though. Try and stop the Soviets from flanking, but the Soviet Frontoviki is not stopping. I'm not really flanking, more taking that point. Looks like we have Erika gone for a commander. He has gone for Soviet Shock Commander. We have a good Soviet mix so far. The Soviets are one of the most versatile factions, I'd say. Looks like the Wehrmacht has somewhat of the upper hand out in the open. They're using the 15th Panzer Grenadiers, so not going for Volksgrenadiers at all. But the Soviets will pull back to this trench network. Good idea. They have some recon squad as well. It'll be very hard for the Germans to push them out of. Max can come out for the Soviets. Or Soviets are coming up to try and just show up the center here. But the SS are digging in heavily. We have an MG-34 coming out for Smokey here to try and hold. We also have some, I believe this is the Hohenstaufen? Hohenstaufen Grenadiers armed with an LMG-34. A good choice early on. On a recon squad for the Soviets. They're on the open, not a good thing. Oh, he's actually put it inside an observation post here, which increased its range further. That is actually in a really good position. Not looking too good for the Soviet Union yet. Soviets have built their own forward observation post. He's managed to put an air recon in there. Oh, very smart. It's gonna give them more increased sight range and range. Like, it allows them to see this far. which is going to give them a lot of an idea of what the Germans are doing. Grenadiers are moving about. Starts the Soviets in this trench here.
High Command has authorized converting civilian structures to field headquarters, Commander.
The DPM on the front of Vicky. Good choice generally. Recon is slowly just tapping at the German infantry. So it's not doing too good on the southern flank. MG-44 is just going to keep mowing them down. They have a... That's a truck. Wonder what the Soviets are planning. Oh, he's going for a flamethrower tactic. Oh. Maybe trying to ride around the German line. Finally, it's getting very tight here. You have Storm Grenadiers armed with MP-44s with scopes here. Provide them a lot of long-range firepower. More Fonzaviki coming out into the trench here.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Oh, there might be some smoke that did not... Yeah, there's probably some smoke that I did not display for us. I'll explain why they're not shooting. Oh, there's a Molotov coming straight into the trench! Oh, that is deadly! Oh, Molotovs are really deadly sometimes. Soviets are taking it further out in the steppes. Might be waiting for the long game here. We'll have the Panzer Grenadiers coming up with an MG-42. I'll just set it around here somewhere. The flank is still firmly in German hands here. Soviets are planning something though, I'm pretty sure. Getting a half-track. Ah, he's probably gonna try and do the old scout car. Don't clown scout car trick from Vanilla.
We have a new scout car at our disposal.
Oh, it's just the front line is very static right now. Yeah, some rifle grenade launchers going on here. We have a 222 here.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Looks like the terrain is keeping the conscripts safe for now. They are still being pinned. Well, good job with the mines there. Coming out the little flank. Scout car coming up for the Soviet Union. And Quinch has finally picked Soviet tank commander. We have a Soviet rifle, Soviet shock, Soviet tank destroyer. We have some very interesting picks here. Oh, we also have a forward HQ for the Soviets here. Very smart. See what the Germans plan. You can go out. Oh, you can actually take this side here. Right around and flank the German position. Oh, smart. You have some shock troopers here armed entirely with PPSH-41s. They can get through this at MG. Those things could tear through the Germans here. Not that there's a lot.
A fresh officer has arrived.
Two is trying to get some shots on this thing. Recon seems to be stuck here. That's not good. Tank hunters coming out for Eagle. Eagle? Oh, Shocktroops using smoke to push up and take the point. Ah, very smart. Ah, but now the smoke is clearing. Leaving them right open into MG-34's fire.
We shall fight as never before, Commander.
Probably have to pull back after that. They're only losing one guy. That was actually not that bad. Looks like the Germans are going to be using the ruined rubble here to push up at the Soviet defenses. Pushing alongside the 222. The Panzer Grenadiers and the MG-42s pushing up. Oh, but that mortar's trying to take out the MG-42. The 2 is pushing up, but the Panzerjäger, the tank destroyer is almost here. Tank destroyers, the tank hunters need to get up there quick. Oh, he's going to use a stolen Panzerfaust on it. But I think the Panzer Grenadiers have got enough time they need. Oh, this is dangerous. Using a great assault, yeah. Looks like the Germans are coming through. Panzer Grenadiers are pushing through the Soviet lines. Oh, mowing the Soviets down here with MP-44s. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, disgusting. Now moving up here, we have a mechanized assault force coming in for the Soviets.
Heavy machine gun team, prepare for combat. Vehicles can be
Oh, and the Hohenstaufen Grenadiers have been killed. Oh, he's armed the conscripts with flamethrowers! Oh yeah, he grabbed the flamethrowers from the ground. But the MG-34 has been taken care of.
The enemy has destroyed one of our
With this, the Soviets can push through on this flank. We have a T-60 coming up here for the German line, for the Soviet line. Looks like the Germans had to pull back though, but good assault there with the Panzer Grenadiers. Luke's against T-60. Luke's wins the engagement, I think. Certainly looks that way. And here's some moving up though. Oh, they got mowed down by the T-60 Salter Cannon. But Luke should be able to win that. Yeah. Soviets are pushing up heavily though. Well, looks like someone is not that pleased.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Good job with the Soviet Union here. These troops are doing really good pushing through there. Looks like we have some. Yeah, that's a two-man tank destroyer squad. Oh, it's a shock tank destroyer. That's a unit I don't really see often. Might be a shock camp nearby. That looks is gonna do a good job here out in the open though. Oh, we have the Hohenstaufen coming in their half-tracks. Going to repeat the Soviets' tactic by the looks of it. That flamethrower almost killed it. No, that was the tank destroyer. Oh! Oh, it's not looking good for Smokey here. He might have to pull further back and set up a second defensive line. The Soviets overrunning his position. The Germans are doing pretty decent on the other flank though. Center is still mostly safe. Bunkers have been set up.
Upgrade complete.
So it's pushing up very aggressively. Oh, that's some artillery right there. We have a Valentine coming out for the Soviet Union. Maxim set up in this position, but it might already be too late for it. Although this tank hunter is doing a good job providing support fire. More guards coming up under Valentine alongside shock troopers. The Soviets might be going for a full-on breakthrough in this end. Use the trench to move up. Oh, good grenade though. Oh, but it's not going to buy them enough time. The shock troopers are coming in. Oh, the SS can hold the Soviets back. There's too much Soviet firepower coming in. They might be throwing bombs. Oh, they almost got the forward HQ there. They just need to work harder. Doom Pioneers in trouble. Oh, Smokey's down to basically no units. Not looking good. So the Fallschirmjägers are trying to flank in to try and help, but it's too late. Smokey has to pull back and set up a new front line. He cannot hold that position. Jägers got snug in behind the line, but the Maxim is covering. Well, the Germans are digging in over here. Front line is still static up for the most part on the other ends. Fallschirmjägers in position here using a Panzerfaust on the Valentine. Killing it. We have shock trooper engineers here armed with a stolen MG-34.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
But more Soviet troops are coming in. By running into Fallschirmjägers, it's not going to work well. Well, that flamethrower is doing pretty decently. More Valentines and more troopers. That shock tank on this doing pretty decent for being a two-man squad. They might have ace training. Lots of Soviets are coming into the front line again. More replacements. I exposed the ship in the trench. Oh, overshot just barely. Lux has been disabled. Well, Lux is still in a good position. We have a Stuka shot coming in. Oh, right, the tank destroyer too. Oh, Stealth and infantry coming in. Looks like Smokey is trying to reset up his front line again, arming the pack. He needs to pull that pack backwards though. Pull back to safer location. You can probably also arm a unit with an LMG 34 again. And pushing up towards the Valentine's not working well for them. They have a lot of infantry fighting going on here with the ruins again. Panzergrenadier is fighting a lot of Russian troops. Artillery coming in here too by the looks of it. That's definitely going to force the Soviets to pull back to the trenches. But the sheer amount of Soviets here is just so many because he went rifle division. He can afford the losses.
We have emergency reserves at the ready.
Smokey is definitely having a hard time here. Oh, we have a Panzer IV J coming out to support Smokey's side, I hope. I'll help him hold the line. A little bit more of a static frontliner here by the trench network. We had some good engagements on this side between the Wehrmacht and the Soviet Union, though. It looks like more focus is going in this flank now to try and support Smokey. Born Stealth and troops are not going to be enough. An MG42 though helps somewhat. But the Valentine is just creeping up more and more. Pioneers coming up, aiming to grab that LMG. Yes, there we go. Good job. Good job with that Panzer IV, but that's double T-34s with Soviet naval infantry on their backs. Looks like a lot of troops is going in to try and get pushed through this side. And T-34s are taking out the Slug. He's disembarked the naval infantry. If he stays on the tank, if it gets penetrated, not that it happened. Either disembark those naval infantry and get them going. They are really good out in the open with the assault equipment. Like that. There we go. Another Stuk. And on this flank, we had the Soviets trying to push up somewhat. A big Soviet push coming here. Officer has called the charge. Oh, good Ladung right there. And the Panzergrenadier is coming to mop them up. Oh, mowing down the Russians just like that. Oh, that's disgusting. So it's pulling out of the assist batteries. Probably as a stopgap measure now to try and hold the line because the Germans are doing a full-on counter-assault now. Panzergrenadiers are moving in rapidly. We have a lot of engagements going on down here with artillery. SS troops moving up towards the naval infantry and the entrenched tank hunter. Panzergrenadiers are moving up uncontested. Oh, that squad is going to be trouble because they're going to get close up to spot them. Not good. Those guards in a bad position. Germans are slowly regaining ground here. They There's some Siberian infantry, only 3 of them though. Oh, grenade right there, but enable infantry is still holding. T-54 taken out by the Panzer 4J. Luke is still there. Looks like a lot of units went over here to support Smokey and his front line. Soviets gonna have to pull a full retreat here. Pull back to this little town they've set up in. Meanwhile, the Wehrmacht is pushing up here. Panzer Grenadiers are doing a full-on charge out in the open. Oh, but Soviet air support came in, destroying the armor support. But they still cleared the Soviet infantry. Very little here can punish them, but a T-44 Ace has arrived. Oh, we have a lot of big battles going on here. I'm enjoying this battle immensely already. As much as it's a 4v4 and I have a hard time keeping an eye on everything, I'm having lots of fun watching this one. Central battlefield is still very static, although we have some light assault gun from the Soviet shock here trying to clear it out. Wehrmacht forces pushing up with the Stuk support by being able to take the trenches for themselves. Panzer Grenadiers have to fall back to this forward bunker here. Good position for it. But that ace could be a problem. Oh, as we can see right there. Oh, but a good shot from the Stukas allowing the Grenadiers to push up. And one Panzerfaust is all it's going to take. That's the ace taking her off. Oh, the Soviets are still being very aggressive down here. A lot of fighting is going on in this forest. Germans are slowly taking in again. Smokey has, thanks to his allies, has a front line established. Good to see. The Wehrmacht is taking this trench area. Using the Panzer II for support. Soviets have prepared a new force, though. Lots of Maxims and Mthis. Oh, this is a support weapons heavy team. He should have gone for Soviet artillery. That means he could have armed them all with 3 extra men. That made this a very deadly force. Players going along the entire front line, probably courtesy of the Soviets. Ah, looks like the forward base, though, for the Soviets here got taken out. Oh. Oh, artillery! Where's the artillery gun? Ah, there we go! We have an Immer gun right here. Oh, yeah, that is deadly. Good position for it, too. That's basically taking a marker down to basically no units. This strange Soviet assault team is pushing up still. Not sure how effective this is gonna be. Especially against the bunker of all things. Actually, it's actually doing pretty decently. But I think if he had got artillery commander and gotten the upgrade for 3 extra men, that would probably have been a lot more useful in this situation. Yeah, how do you... Ah, I see he's gonna rush in here. He's gonna turn around, but it's gonna be too late. He's spotted. That Panzer Grenadier got into cover though. Is tearing the Russians apart. But artillery is coming down on them. This other squad is back and now doing good too. But it's too much for them. But now the Panzer II is coming up, but it's gonna be dangerous. Oh, very dangerous right there. And now he's getting tons of conscripts to... Oh, he actually activated the rapid conscription thing. So many of these conscripts might have been for free, actually. Oh. SS division got killed out by the Su-76. Soviet Air Force is coming in. Not sure what that was about. Germans have dug in heavily here. Although it is here, so you can actually use this back road if you want. Or is this Fallschirmjägers pushing up here? Oh, that SS Fallschirmjägers got killed by the SU-76. Oh, that's scary. T-45. Another T-45. Looks like they're gonna push on the Wehrmacht side here. Grenadiers are pushing up though. Oh, Panzer Grenadiers are taking lots of losses. Another Grenadier squad down. The Soviet conscripts are pushing up, grabbing all the equipment.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense.
Grabbing all the equipment to keep the fighting going. That is surprisingly working. Just throw strong Soviet backs at the problem. Yeah, this is a viable tactic. It's kind of what Soviet rifle is meant to be all about.
More of our troops have been lost.
Like, look at this red wave that just keeps coming.
We have more conscripts at
Like the Germans have stabilized his fronts. Dug in more. See, that's a lot of bunkers. That is a lot of bunkers. Holy shit. But the Wehrmacht is not doing well. They might have to abandon this position and fall all the way back to base. Oh, it looks like summoning has turned around. Might be a howitzer. Not this immigrant. Oh, it's a second immigrant. Hitting in this area. But the Soviets are not stopping. The Soviets are just not stopping. Do not stop coming.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
The Germans have to relocate Stooks to that front immediately. There goes another T-34.
Elite Red Banner Division reserves stand at the ready.
Oh, before Eagle lost so much, but he still has so much manpower because he's playing a Soviet Rifle Division. He can sustain these losses. But Soviets gain some more ground. Oh, looks like the Soviet line here is not holding well. Need some more men. Naval infantry stationed there to hold that trench by looks of it. We have a KV-2 coming out of all things. What the players are getting. Oh god. Not much from the Soviet side, but that KV-2. Did I see a Jagdpanzer? Yes, we did indeed see a Jagdpanzer from Will Black. Will Black has a lot of assault gun type units there. Jagdpanzer is definitely going to be useful. And that grenade did not do much. Neither side's grenades did much in that case, in all honesty. Another SIS gun coming up. So we need to show up that front line again. Maybe have some elite veteran guards for the Soviet Rifle Division. Camera slide bit like this. This open spot is definitely going to turn into a big tank engagement. At least we can hope so. But the artillery coming in is definitely doing a lot of hurt on the Soviet defenses. Not as much of a defense left. .85 can see them. Oof. Very dangerous positions going on here for both sides. That is a 100mm Soviet anti-tank gun coming up. That is a very dangerous weapon. But one immigrant shot and that's basically taken care of. But you need to be very careful with that. 85 got a good shot in the Panzer IV. But it got taken out by the Jagdpanzer. But 100mm AT gun is up. But the Fallschirmjägers are flanking it. Now the thing is, the Germans can use that against the Soviets. Oh, the Soviets are just losing too much up here. Now the Panzer Grenadiers are moving up. It's definitely right about that, Karma. It's a complete massacre on this side. I just think this is the right side, I don't know.
We have a new Su-85 to deploy.
Wehrmacht is definitely pushing up again now. With the SS support here from the Fallschirmjägers. They're threatening the position. They have an IS-2 now for cringe though. And they have a KV-2 pushing through the center. Oh god, it's gotta get close enough to the forward base there. One shot is all it takes. Oh! Not one shot though. They might be able to get the Panther out in time, but it's not gonna he's not gonna be able to get another one for a while. Oh, Soviet Air Force coming in. KV-2 is definitely showing it's something to be feared. Simply because of the size of its gun. Doctor was coming in, but those Grenadiers might be able to do enough. Except they're running straight into a EBSH fire. But the AT grenades are working. IS-2 is pushing up though. Very little here can threaten it. Oh, the thing is, it needs to get silenced enemies. Oh, we got some artillery. That's immobilized it. That thing is sitting ducks though. That thing is an easy target. So it's gonna need to rush some engineers to that thing. If they don't, that is a lot of wasted resources. An issue 85 here. IS-2 is still a big threat because they practically have nothing that can fight the IS-2 out here. One shot from the IS-2 will kill most things. Most of the KV-2 got destroyed, probably by the Panther. No, they were destroyed by the anti-tank rifle, my bad, I forgot. And that's a dead officer. Second Panther coming out. Looks like they are moving everything to to fight this IS-2. Not a bad call. We have a second IS-2 coming though. IS-2 is a really dangerous piece of a tank. They do have Jagdpanzers though, which could theoretically beat it at long range if they can keep sustained fire on it. The problem is if the IS-2 gets a shot off, probably gonna kill a Jagdpanzer in one shot. I need to keep infantry in the front here to spot, which is being spotted, but the issue is, these were targeted also in infantry. They revealed their position. Needs to be very careful. Oh, he didn't penetrate. Players are coming in today, you're gonna have visual. A lot more Soviet troops on the field. The Panther trying to go through center here. It's immobilized! by the shock tank hunters, I think.
Brave infantry have made the
And the Soviet Air Force is coming in. Mostly it missed though with its anti-tank payload. Not a good thing. Oh! Good job with that Soviet, with the Soviet air superiority going on here. The second IS-2 is almost at the field as well. More Soviet troops are coming in. Immigrant is trying to take out the IS-2. Panzer is just having a field day shooting down the Panzers out in the open here. Oh, so much heavy artillery going on over here by the IS-2s. Looks like both Panzers have been immobilized. The infantry is being very brave. Good job. Artillery going in here for the Soviet Union, trying to take out the Panthers. Looks like IS-2 got taken out by the immigrants. We already have a second IS-2 in the field.
More of our troops have been lost.
Oh!
We shall fight as never before, Commander. Just give the order.
This is the IS-2's going for the Panthers here instead in the center. Germans are pushing across the open fields again. Oh, Panther got a good shot at the IS. But IS-2 killed the Panther in one shot there. Looks like the Panther 4 is getting overrun. And the Panzer Grenadiers are pushing up. Panzer 4 got taken out. We have more conscripts coming onto the fields. Also some veteran troops. That's great, it's coming into the Soviets here. The Soviets need to fall back and use cover. Because those elite troops are not going to do much out there alone. Actually, they did mow down a lot of those Panzer Grenadiers. Soviets are trying to push for the center too. What shock troopers in position. And IS-2 is almost, this IS-2 is almost operational again. Oh, we have a lot of Panzer IVs prepared here by Smokey. Looks like he's going to try and do a Panzer IV push here. That's an issue 85M though. If he keeps that frontally pointed, it could take them out. They have some Hofenstaufen trying to take the central here again. Another KV-2 in the field. So much fighting going on. Needs to be careful when he moves this issue 485. Needs to be the one that gets the first shot off. He's already being shot at by the Sturm. Oh, here he comes. Oh lord, here he comes. He's going to drive straight into it. That's a lot of Panzer IVs. Oh, that's not a good idea, Smokey. You should not push all the tanks into a chokehold like that. It's very costly.
A medium tank was destroyed.
And the flamethrower just slowed down the entire push like that. Looks like we have a lot of the Luftwaffe coming in here too. IS-2 is still operational. More Luftwaffe shots coming in. They want to really take out this IS-2. I think the IS-2 is going to be able to pull back safely. Oh, Smokey, I don't think that was a good idea. Like, valiant attempt, but you should have used infantry first. Not a KV2 down. The KV2's not really the best at dealing with Panthers or similar. That's a King Tiger! We have a freaking King Tiger on the front line. Oh, another 100mm coming up. We have artillery from both sides. We have an artillery duel going on. The Soviets might have won the artillery fight so far, though. Well, we do have a second immigrant. We have several immigrants. Like, the fight in this force is getting very hectic. Oh, that King Tiger needs to be careful.
We have more conscripts at our disposal. We have emergency reserves at the ready.
So much fighting is going on here. Yeah, he's wisely putting the King Tiger back.
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank guns.
Panzer Grenadiers are still just tearing up the Soviets out in the field here. The King Tiger's moving. The IS-2 is ready. Oh, this might be the end of the King Tiger if he's very unlucky and uncareful. He needs to be very careful because the IS-2 has the potential to beat the King Tiger. Watch that carefully. Oh, good attempt with the 100mm there. Oh no, the King Tiger might get the shot off. Oh yeah, but the IS-2 is still operational. He can pull it back. Oh, this fight is getting very heavy on all the fronts. Very hard to keep a track of. Oh, we have the second now. He needs to relocate the IS that's weakened back to the front line. Oh, it's 100mm gonna get a shot off. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, we have two 100mm.
One of our AT guns has been neutralized.
He needs to move the operational IS-2 up. So much is going on here. Another Issue-85M. Hardcore is down, so has lost a lot of troops too. I would suggest getting some guards.
Another infantry squad.
All Panzer 48s have been prepared. Oh, and here they come.
Fresh conscripts have arrived. We are suffering vehicle losses.
Being very aggressive with those Panzer forces. King Tiger needs to be careful. IS-2s and 100mm guns is no joke. I'm eagerly wanting to watch what goes on here. There's just so much to look at. Oh, they definitely want to take out that King Tiger. But the Panzer Grenadiers have been flanking the trenches meanwhile. That might be the Soviet Air Force coming in. Is it gonna get away in time? Oh no! And the King Tiger taken out by the Red Air Force.
Has destroyed a Panzer. You're ready. Send orders.
Panzer 48 is moving up again. He might be relocating them. But the IS-2s can now move up without any actual threat to them. Looks like the Luftwaffe is coming in. Panthers and Stooks in the center though. And the Wehrmacht now controls the trenches up here with the Panzer Grenadiers. I'd say Beagles should probably take up to KB1s or KB8s. I think a KB8 might actually help him a lot pushing through the Wehrmacht up there. IS-2 against Panther. Oh wait, let's go for the Stook first. Panther's wisely moving back. That's a Jagdtiger! You have a freaking Jagdtiger on the battlefield. Oh, this is a lot of heavy stuff going on here. IS-2 has to be careful though. Because he cannot risk moving up like that on his own. Oh, that's a lucky Panther. He's wisely pulling back. Looks like the Wehrmacht is flanking while this is happening. Even though there's one IS-2. Now the Jagdtiger is moving up too. The Wehrmacht is pushing up to try and destroy the IS, but the Jagdtiger got the shot. But now, the Jagdtiger is immobilized alongside the Panthers. Looks like the Germans have won the artillery fight though, and the Soviet center is practically non-existent. Soviets are still somewhat pushing on the southern flank. Use the SU-76 to clear out the German positions.
Guards troops ready for action.
Yeah, he's getting some guards. Good choice. Oh, we have the Soviet Air Force coming in, but it might be a little too late. We have double Soviet airstrike. Triple Soviet airstrike. Oh, we have a whole airland battle going on above this battlefield. Holy shit. Soviet Panzer 48 push coming. This IS-2 needs to turn. It missed. One shot is not all it takes. Oh, but it's immobilized. Panzer Grenadiers are moving up too. The truck is trying to shield it. The Panzer Force just can't do anything against the IS. Oh, so what's going on here? But the Panzer Grenadiers are gonna motor through them. Oh, we have a high explosive shot coming from the IS. Those Panzer Grenadiers might be dead. Oh, that IS survived everything. Holy shit, that was intense. Good attempt by the Germans, but the IS proved to be far more durable than they imagined. We have another King Tiger, and a Panther. Double King. We have had 2 King Tigers. Wow. Oh, SU-85 is in trouble down here, but Soviets are kind of pushed through.
Fresh guards troops are standing by.
Now they're immobilized, which is bad. This pack can now play with them. Looks like it's been the immigrant that's causing issues. They're coming through the center. Panzer Grenadiers are trying to bravely take territory, but it's not working. There's too many conscripts. Trucks are just moving around with repair tools by the looks of it. Guys, do almost operational again. This is intense. Holy shit. I now have a house on a counter barrage to deal with the German artillery. Trying to deal with the immigrants.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Well, the Soviets are losing territory at this rate. Soviets are going to need to pull off some kind of trick to regain the advantage. But the IS-2 is operational again. The IS-2 is very important currently, I'd say. Although it should probably not be ordered to waste its shells on infantry. Luftwaffe coming in, and it's very bad precision. Oh, good job taking out the Panther though. Oh yeah, the IS-2 is again proving to be very hard to kill. The King Tiger still has to be careful. Super heavy artillery coming in to try and stop the IS. That's a Beutepanzer Sherman. Very interesting choice. We're taking territory again on this side. This battlefield has definitely been very aggressive on either side. But I think the Germans have the upper hand. Well, the surge of the IS could still do something. I think they've lost too much at this point. Although Quinch has the resource to get T-34, so infantry if he wants.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Oh, it looks like Marcos Oops is just getting overrun. They need to clear out that 100mm. It's blocking him. Oh, good shot on the 100mm. Hitting the King Tiger frontally and penetrating. Oh boy.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Looks like the Germans can just move up with impunity at this point. Very little is stopping them. Only this IS has actually been able to hold this side of the front. Yeah, not good. Arco really needs to get more infantry out.
Infantry have made the ultimate sacrifice.
We have the IS trying to hold the front again. Putting a high explosive shield by the looks of it. Oh, only killed one guy, so not that worth.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
King Tiger needs to be careful. There's Smokey pushing him to the southern flank again. Very little to stop him at this point. We have the Jagdtiger up on the northern front too. Germans are pushing through the center, there's nothing to stop them.
We are losing supplies.
Oh, there's simply just not enough Soviets at the moment to stop them, they lost too much. It's only really the IS-2 that's saving them currently. And the sheer amount of manpower the Soviets can pull in. Oh, another good shot on the 100mm. IS-2 didn't get the good shot off. King Tiger penetrated it. And now the Jagdtiger can move into position to finish the job. King Tiger won that engagement. I don't think the Soviets can win this. Good attempt though. I really enjoyed watching the Soviet side of this in all honesty. Little too late. think my coach should have gotten some more guard infantry to try and show up his lack of infantry at this point. Oh, Storm Panzerfausts! Wait a second, you arm your... Oh my, you can arm your conscript with Storm Panzerfaust as tank destroyer. I did not know that. That is a neat little trick. Well, they need to be better to 2 first.
A squad of infantry has been killed. Death before retreat.
Yeah, but there's nothing here they can do to stop them at this point. That's a B4 though. But it's a little too late, I think. Is it aim for the King Tiger? So it is, and got it. Are they literally building bunk? Ah, that's cheap, sir. Don't just build bunkers like that at the front line. That's very cheap. Yeah, the Soviets are done for. Panzergrenadiers are moving up again here. They're just gonna mow everything down. There's nothing here that can stop the Panzergrenadiers out in the open ground. Oh, yeah, Panzergrenadiers are such good infantry. A good attempt though from the Soviets to try and survive.
All of our troops have been lost.
Oh boy. The Germans are just pushing up on all the flanks now. I think the Soviets have lost their steam.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
I appreciate the Soviet spirits, but it was just not enough this time.
Have an isolated sector.
Yeah, they surrendered. A good game to all the players who participated. And I hope I'll see you all next time, everyone. Bye bye!